Loulou, have you already thought about what I asked you yesterday about your party? Asks Loulou's dad as he sits next to her on her bed in Loulou's cheerful bedroom.
For my birthday, Dad?
Asks Loulou. Yes, it's almost your birthday. Next week, it's already here. Should we invite all your friends from last year? And how do you want to celebrate?
Gosh, yes. I did think about it. Who needs to be there? Lou, and all my friends too, and you, Dad, and Mom, Unky and Auntie too. And then we're all going to Disneyland.
Well, sweetie, that's not gonna happen. Going to Disneyland with everyone is very special. We can't just throw that together as a birthday party. Or do you have a money tree growing in the backyard?
No, but I could ask for one for my birthday.
Very good idea. You do that. And what will we do as a party in the meanwhile, in case Disney doesn't work out?
Riding unicorns.
I don't know of a single unicorn riding club in our area.
Go in a hot air balloon?
That's a little too high for me, sweetheart. We aren't getting inside a single balloon that goes higher than 3 feet in the air.
Snorkeling in the ocean?
That's a bit too far away, the ocean.
Racing on the racetrack?
You're all still a bit too small to do that.
Skiing?
It's the middle of the summer.
Making glitter bombs?
Too big a mess.
To the moon in a rocket?
Well, I was thinking more about going to the swimming pool by car, like last year. You know what? Sleep on it for a night. Then, in the morning, we'll know what we should do. I'll think it over again, too. And now, time for you to hop in bed. Did you brush your teeth?
Yep,
Says Loulou as she proudly shows off her teeth. Pajamas on?
Yep,
Says Loulou as she sticks her arms up from under the covers to display her yellow polka-dotted pajamas. Stuffy in the bed? Loulou puts her head under the covers, fishes around a bit, and comes back up with her stuffed toy in her hand.
Yes.
Very good. Then just one more story and then off to sleep. Dad tells the story of the 40 thieves behind the blade of grass, like he does every night before bed. And Loulou falls into a deep, deep sleep. A woof can be heard from next to the bed. Loulou wakes with a start. Is it morning already? It feels like she's only just fallen asleep. Woof, she hears again. Hello, I said woof.
Who said that?
Exclaims Loulou in shock. Hello, over here. Loulou looks down to where the sound is coming from. There sits Woof, her dog. He always wakes her up with a chipper bark and usually a sloppy kiss on her nose. But who's that now saying hello? Yoo-hoo, are we going to say anything back? She hears as Woof waves a paw in the air.
Woof?
Stutters Loulou to her dog. Yes, you know me, right? Or shall I introduce myself again?
Yes, yeah, I know you. You're Woof, but you're Woof. Woof can't talk.
Well, you could have fooled me, says Woof. What am I doing right now?
You're right, yes. You're Woof. And you're talking, but how?
Doesn't matter. We need to get straight to the point, Loulou. This party of yours, how are we going to tackle this, you think? Did you already come up with something to talk about tomorrow with the boss guy? Or your dad?
Yes. No. Well, not really, no. I just can't come up with anything. And we already did swimming last year. Now I don't know anymore.
Yeah, true, swimming. No, let's not do that. Gosh, you'll just end up with a bunch of wet dogs after that. Nobody wants that. Something better. Something better. We have to come up with something better.
Yeah, I had the idea of...
No, Loulou, we aren't going to Disney. Your dad is right. That's not gonna happen. I was there, remember? I was lying on your rug right here in your bedroom when you two were discussing it. And you can forget about the unicorns, skiing, racing, and glitter bombs too.
But what then?
Asks Loulou, still a little dazed from the sleep and the talking Woof on her bed. I know what we can do. We can check out all the parties in the world. And then you decide how you'd most prefer to celebrate at your party.
All the parties in the world? How, Woof?
I've got something that'll do the trick. A glitter bomb. Woof waddles off to a corner of her room and lifts up a glittering ball with his nose. And then, poof! It bursts noisily in her face. Loulou sees nothing but glitter. Everywhere that she looks, it's swirling all around her. Swirling, 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 until it's all floated down to the floor, and she's no longer in her bedroom.
Woof! Woofie, where are we?
There's a frenzy all around them. Loulou sees a lot of people, a lot of colors, and hears a lot of sounds, and smells a lot of delicious smells. There are people drumming on all kinds of different drums. People with flutes, a small guitar of some sort, something that looks like an accordion, and many other instruments. She sees women with colored cloths wrapped around themselves, large beaded necklaces around their necks, drawings on their hands, men with cloths around their heads as a kind of hat, and a lot of colors everywhere. The colors fly all around, as if it's raining colors. She sees clouds of blue, red, green, purple, pink, yellow, and orange everywhere she looks. And the smells. She smells wonderful pastries and cakes and savory snacks. She sees dishes with something like dough in the shape of half moons, round cookies, diamond-shaped cookies, cakes with a white layer, something that looks like buns from the baker, a sort of cheesy poof snack, and a drink that seems a little like chocolate milk.
Beautiful!
Is all she manages to say to Woof as she looks around at the festive people, the colors, and the delicious food. Yes, maybe this is the most beautiful place ever where we are now. We've ended up at the Holi Festival, Loulou. This is how people celebrate very far away from home.
Whoa, it's wonderful, Woof. But whose birthday is it?
Nobody's. Or actually, spring. This is how people here celebrate that spring has sprung. Everyone is happy, so everyone is celebrating together. Even people who don't know each other. Everyone goes out in the streets to dance together and sing, now that it's spring again and winter is over.
Hey, Woof, if this party is a party for everyone, then that means it's for us, a girl and a dog.
Absolutely, that's right.
Well, then let's celebrate. Yippee! Yippee!
And Loulou dances her way into the party, along with Woof.
They bounce to the beat of the drums,
get totally covered in all the colors that are flying through the air and landing on their clothes, hair, and faces. They're given pastries and cookies and greatly enjoy eating them up. They wave their arms and paws in the air, smiling the entire time, and everyone smiles back. This is a very, very beautiful party. They dance and sing and smile together until, poof, they disappear again in another giant glitter cloud, far away from the beautiful Holi Festival. Where will they end up next?
Shh,
whispers Woof, as Loulou looks curiously around her at the room where Woof has glittered them away to. Some sort of giant church with enormously high, rounded ceilings and incredibly beautiful tiles covering the walls that all form colorful drawings. And there are glowing lamps. It smells like the incense that Mom sometimes burns in the living room.
What are these people doing here? And where are we?
Whispers Loulou. This is a mosque, Loulou. The people here are praying. They're praying the Eid prayer.
The eating prayer?
No, the Eid prayer. That is the start of the celebration at the end of the month of Ramadan, the month of fasting. It's called the Eid al-Fitr Festival. And it's starting about now. The prayer is finished. Everyone hugs each other and says Eid Mubarak, which means something like happy celebration. The people slowly leave the mosque, and Woof and Loulou walk with them through the exit where they had been standing as they watched everything. They walk and walk while the people talk and laugh until they reach a large park. There's music playing. Lights and streamers are hanging, and there are tables full of goodies.
Wow, look here, Woof. A bunch of super tasty food. Do you see that?
Slurp? Yes, I certainly do see that, Loulou. It looks super tasty. Look there, that looks like a lamb patty. Ooh, I think that's so tasty. Oh, yummy! And there's delicious couscous and rice, biryani, and kofta balls. Oh yes, I like those too, for sure.
And desserts. Lots of desserts. Woof, I think this party is awesome. And what all is going on around us?
This is how people celebrate in all places in the world where Muslim people practice the great festival of Ramadan.
The great festival of Ramadan. This is really a very beautiful party.
Loulou sees children running around and kids getting presents. They're all playing and laughing with their new toys. Sometimes a ball, sometimes a doll, sometimes a pretty hairpin. And everyone looks so beautiful. You can tell that everyone has done their best to look their most put together. She sees that the men and women are wearing clothes that resemble different types of gowns, made of very beautiful, colorful, flowing fabric. She sees lovely necklaces and bracelets, and sometimes a nice red hat with a tassel. She sees everyone singing and dancing. Everything is moving and dancing and swaying before her eyes, until all she sees is glitter. Oh boy, here we go again. Clatter, crash,
Clang!
screech,
Ring-a-ding-ding!
ha ha ha, slurp.
Woofie, are we at another party?
No, not really. And at the same time, yes. We're in a soup kitchen. Do you know what that is?
Oh, yeah, sure. Mom sometimes has soup in the kitchen. Delicious.
Yes, that's true. But this is a different soup kitchen than when Mom's making soup in the kitchen. I'll explain. In a soup kitchen, people will come by who don't have much to eat at home. They can get free soup here, and bread, and sometimes other tasty things. They eat that all together here, and then they have a nice full belly once again.
I understand. So, these people were all a bit hungry and didn't have food?
That's right. And now they get a wonderful soup dinner. Take a look. There are giant pots. Woof points them out all the way on the other side of the very large room. And here you can see all kinds of tables with chairs and a whole bunch of people waiting for their soup. Gosh, maybe even with meatballs. Yummy! Slurp!
I see it, Woof. But if these people are hungry, then it's not really a party, is it? What does this have to do with the other parties that we visited? Ramadan and Holi.
Excellent question, Loulou. We're here because today they're celebrating Yom Kippur. That sure is a party, but a very special one.
I guess you could say that. It looks very different than the other parties, although it smells just as good.
Well, that's exactly what I wanted to show you, Loulou. On Yom Kippur, they also celebrate with friends, family, acquaintances, and strangers. They pray and dance and drink together. But another thing they do during Yom Kippur is something extra special. They give something back to other people. Folks who need it more than they themselves do.
What do they give?
Well, soup, for example. On a day like today, many people help out at the soup kitchen. Or people bring extra ingredients from their own kitchen to go in the soup. Or they give money, if they have some to spare. Everything that they do is in order to help one another.
Is that what they do on Yom Kippur?
Yom Kippur. And yes, on this day, a bit more than usual. But the rest of the year, it's also important to help others and give whatever you can. That way, they make sure that everyone can celebrate the party today.
That's a really good idea. Because if someone is sad or hungry, then it's really difficult to enjoy your party or to enjoy a meal at your table.
You're exactly right about that, Loulou. We have to help one another. And then every day is a party for everyone. That is what I wanted to show you. Do you see it now? Loulou looks around. She sees it. All the people are happy and satisfied. They giggle and laugh and eat and slurp and gulp and really enjoy it. This is a very, very beautiful party, concludes Loulou. She would like to have a party like this too.
Hey, Woof, this is the kind of party that I hope to have.
Oh no! Woofie, here we go again!
Wowee, look at the lights! I've never seen so many in one place, Woof. Woof? Woofie, Where are you?
Woof, 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 can be heard from a little further ahead. There's Woof. He's running, wagging his tail as he chases a stray Christmas ornament that has just fallen on the ground off an enormous pine tree. Woof! Woof! Oh, I just love these ornaments, Loulou. Forgive me, I got distracted. Do you know where we are?
No problem, Woofie. I don't know where we are, but I do know what this is. A Christmas tree.
Exactly, yes, a Christmas tree. It's Christmas.
Well, I think it's super beautiful. Beautiful lights, beautiful Christmas trees, beautiful snowflakes in the air. People are singing beautifully. And look there, a really beautiful ice skating rink. Shall we?
Well, dogs aren't exactly known for their ice skating talents, Loulou. I'll pass. But you go right on ahead.
Yes, I'm going skating!
Yes, as long as you're careful. A few times around and then I'll see you right back here. Sound good?
Skating!
Swoosh! There comes Loulou, already back from skating. Back to the place where Woof has been waiting patiently, with his tail wagging to the beat of the music.
This is a very, very beautiful celebration, Woof. What else can we discover here about Christmas?
Everything, Loulou. Almost everything. Hurry and take your skates off and we'll investigate. Loulou and Woof wander through the square with the giant Christmas tree and the ice skating rink. They see a booth where people are selling piping hot chocolate. They see people with full bags passing by, with groceries for Christmas dinner, no doubt. A group of people is singing Christmas songs in harmony. Woof calls it a Christmas carol. And oh, there under the giant Christmas tree are a ton of presents, all wrapped up in beautiful glittering red paper, with a large white bow around each one. Ho, ho, ho! Shouts a big, jolly Santa Claus with a jingling bell when he sees Loulou staring at the presents. He gives her a big smile and a big wink.
Did you see that, Woof? That was Santa. Oh, glitter storm. Beep, 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 beep.
Woof, 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 woof.
Peep. Woof. Who's there? Woofie, where are we?
Woof, woof, woof.
Woof? We're in my bedroom. I thought that we weren't there any more. And the party? Santa Claus, and the desserts, and colors, and the soup, and where is everyone? What about the... Woofie? Woofie? Woofie, why aren't you saying anything?
Woof looks at her, wagging his tail. He's sitting sweetly next to her bed, but says nothing. Then Dad enters the room. Hey, Loulou, are you awake? Did you sleep well? Dad comes and sits next to her on her bed.
Yes. No. Woof. He's not saying anything. Why isn't he saying anything? We still have to go to all the parties in the world and...
Whoa there, what's all this about? Of course Woof isn't saying anything, he's a dog. They don't talk, they bark. And wag their tail. And sometimes drool.
Yes, and they definitely don't ice skate.
What's that? I don't follow you at all, Loulou. Didn't you sleep well?
No, I was awake. And I was with Woof and the glitter bomb and...
No glitter bombs on your birthday. I already told you that. Let's not even go there. Woof! Woof barks. You see? Woof agrees with me. And speaking of your birthday, did you think about your party and how you'd like to celebrate?
Yes, I know what I want.
Excellent. Tell me all about it.
I want to celebrate like all the parties in the world.
Says Dad, clearly confused.
There are lots of really beautiful parties in the world, Dad. Did you know that?
Yes,
Well, I would really like to celebrate exactly like that.
honey, you'll have to explain. How do you mean?
Well, with a tree. We have one in the backyard. And put the presents underneath it like at Christmas. And with all colors of confetti and glittery things, just like at the Holi Festival. And then a table full of tasty treats. Cakes and pastries and cookies and maybe even couscous and kofta balls. And if there's any food left over or if I get too many presents, then I'll bring them to less fortunate people, just like on Yom Kippur.
Do you mean Yom Kippur? But dear Loulou, how did you come up with all of this?
Learned it from Woof.
Loulou smiles at her best buddy. Okay, yes. Well, I think it sounds just great. Sounds like a really, really nice party, Loulou. Let's celebrate it just like you described.
Yay! Says Loulou as she waves her hands in the air.
Woof looks up in surprise and gives her a big wink.